Okay, so we're doing something a little bit different to begin this video. Hopefully it goes how my brain is anticipating this to go. Gonna go through this to begin with, and I thought, why not just see if AI can make us a deck that potentially could win against real humans? So we'll I don't even know how to begin with. So if we just ask it to create a Marvel Snap deck for collection level, I can't remember off the top of my head what I am. What to say, like 2100. Enter, see if we get anything. Deck control and value. Okay, we've got Daredevil, we have Shang-Chi, we've got Storm, Jessica Jones, Doctor Doom, Spider-Man, Infinite and Korg. Okay, so we have all 12 of these cards. And then what's the strategy? Use Daredevil, Storm, and Spider-Man to control locations and restrict your opponent's options. Could be something. Disrupt opponents. Cards like Hobgoblin and Core can disrupt your opponent's plans and add unpredictability. Use Doctor Doom and Infinite to flood the board with power on final turns. Okay, first thing I'm noticing is that Infinite doesn't just go to a 0-20 if you skip turn. So I guess we would have to pick between Doctor Doom and Infinite depending on the type of thing. But that went a lot easier than I was expecting it to. I was expecting that to give us cards we didn't have, but now we're going to go create this deck and see how it goes. Alrighty, so this is the AI generated deck that we have. So I've done exactly what it's told. American Chavez, Korg, Daredevil, Storm, Spider-Man, Shang-Chi, Captain Marvel, Jessica Jones, White Queen, Hob, Doctor Doom, and then Infinite. It's meant to be a control style deck, so I'm kind of guessing you can like Storm into Jessica Jones, because obviously you're not going to play another card there. She gets a +4 power. And we're just going to put the Dan Hip variant onto that one. Captain Marvel, obviously she can fly out and win a lane if possible. Shang-Chi to kill anything big. Hobgoblin, turn 5 for annoyance. Got Daredevil so we can see what their turn 5 is going to be before, so we may decide not to play Hobgoblin where we wanted to, or switch the lane we're going to play it. Spider-Man, I guess, to bring something into the Storm lane. It did say Doctor Doom for the potential of just flooding lanes with some extra power. Infinite if we've just got the Storm lane locked down and we just need that big power to win the other lane. White Queen, copy a card that costs the most, so potentially see on turn 4 we might be able to see what they're playing if we don't really know their deck is. A bit of annoyance with Korg, just puts a rock in there, and then we've got American Chavez. Not sure if Chatgpt knew all the changes, so maybe it's just a bit of extra power. Could probably replace her with a better 1 cost, but we're doing what the Chatgpt told us to do, so we'll see how this deck goes. Hopefully can win some games with it. Otherwise, we could always try the AI again. Awesome, winning energy. Alright, so we'll just American Chavez here. Hopefully they play like, oh yeah, so we're just going to keep it even. Alright, so probably versing a move deck at this point. Do we have a turn? Okay, so we don't have a turn 2, that's fine. Spider-Man could be annoying because they may want cards to move. No, they just want that energy. Cards can't be played here. I'm just going to play what we've got. I'm going to Spider-Man Disruption, I guess, just see what happens, because they're obviously just trying to keep that. Hopefully bring over a lower cost. Not too bad. It's annoying because Dazzler, if they fill lane, she's going to be buffed up. So we've got Shang. I kind of want to leave him in hand for now. We'll Captain Marvel this lane. Actually, no, too late. Probably oh, we should have... All good. Still winnable, still winnable. I can't play there. We could... Got to a high cost. Like I'm thinking we could Hobgoblin, but we could Shang-Chi as well. Because then you have to discard it. But like the fact they've got that, I don't know if they just got it because they want it, or because they have a Hella deck. If it's a Hella deck, it's a very weird deck. So we shung that, so now what we're hoping for, that extra doesn't really do much for us at all. They can't play there unless they got buff. So I think our only play is going Dr. Doom here, spread out power. They're snapping, so they could have a lot to play. But we'll play this one out and see what happens. A little worried, but that's why we're not going to snap on this one. Come on. Oh. Tribe. Real. What is the luck in that? If they got pretty much anything but Tribunal, that's... Yep, cool. That's good. Alright, so first game, bit of a unlucky loss. I got Infinite, that's pretty big. So we'll see how this goes. Don't have turn 1. Possibly versing Destroy. Add a copy to your hand. Don't really need to add a copy of Daredevil, so we'll do this. Okay. Now, we might leave that because we've got Spider-Man. They're snap, so they've probably got their whole combo. We'll storm middle. And hopefully they, it's turn 3, they could... We're not killing that yet. We could potentially have shut down their Alright, they're just playing that for reasons. Okay, do we want to take... They've probably got Killmonger. So it's kind of like, do we take this out of here? We could take this out of Flooding. Might do that. We'll try and take what we can out of Flooding. It's going to be their Destroy. Cool. I think with Infinite in... So as long as it doesn't... it goes this way. So we've just... So we've put a lot into this lane. Annoying if they've got a Venom. Alright, so we can see what they're going to play. So they're going to play... They are going to play Venom. There's nothing to push across. They can't play Flooded unless they do have like a Nimrod or something. I'm going to end turn so that we can do the Infinite play at the end. Because all we're relying on at this point is that they cannot get into the Flooded zone. So winning with 2 could be huge. We could also... They've got priority. They've got priority. That's... So we could... The only play would be Shang-Chi and a Korg. I think Infinite is the smartest play, but they could have... They've got... Because we can't... We could... This might be the play. We just Shang-Chi and then add a rock. He's gonna Artem and Zola. Predicted. Alright, so he wins middle. And then we Shang-Chi. Huge.
Power must be controlled.
Awesome, and then we insult to injury, throw a rock at him. Oh, I made that way more stressful than it had to be. Luckily, this is the Venom Artem Zola has been a huge thing happening at the moment, so on to the next one. Alright, Korg in hand. At the start of turn, swap. Okay, so if they play something, they're most likely going to get our Shang-Chi, so we have to keep that in mind. I'm just going to get power on the board. Quicksilver. Could just be because they wanted to play Quicksilver, or they could potentially be like a speed Wiccan deck or something. Again, no turn 2. We've only really got Daredevil if we get him. I don't want to give up our Shang-Chi potentially, or our like Doctor Doom or something, so I'm just going to storm left lane. They get our Shang. Okay, not horrible. And then now we can do Jessica Jones now. So that is okay. So now we have to win middle, or do we? Because it could be a weird ongoing. Potentially +4 goes in, so that we would be even there if we win against Omega, then we win against that. So I'm gonna hope that they. This is where Daredevil being down on turn 2 is pretty big. Jubilee. As long as it's not like an Odin. Cool. Okay, so they can move Vision into this lane. We have no point in Shang-Chi. The only thing we can really do here is just the Doctor Doom. They're snapping, so they're gonna move. They move Vision here, then they're probably gonna place like a. What's the bet they play Odin? Magneto. That's not what I was expecting at all. And Doctor Doom with the clutch. Okay, awesome. Alright, so Daredevil in hand. It's pretty cool. So we'll know what to do turn 5. Daredevil's definitely growing on me. Okay, 4, 5, and 6 can't be played here. Just try and get some power middle anyway. Don't know why. Middle's just always been where I like to play. We've got Jessica Jones for 4. Craven, so they're definitely a move. So we've got that there. If we move Craven, we're just gonna give him extra power. Or if we move anything to Craven, he gets extra power. We could just potentially disrupt because he's going to be wanting to move things this way. So he probably has a Heimdall. So if we move the Craven potentially to a location he's not expecting it. Juggernaut, cool. Awesome. I guess go, and he goes back there and buffs up Craven anyway. Sick. Alright, so we've got Shang-Chi. What would we play turn 5? Hobgoblin. We kind of have to play Jessica now, otherwise we don't get the full value out of her. If he is playing a proper move, it could be move disrupt, so he might be trying to move my things around. Should have played Jessica middle. It's all good. So yeah, he's going to try and move my cards into this lane. Because he's put the Kingpin there. I don't know if I would have put the Kingpin and Storm together, but... Awesome, what's that? Okay, the Watcher. We are just going to end turn anyway, because if there was a potential to like Shang-Chi into this lane or something, potentially. Alright, so pretty much our best play at the moment is going to be Doctor Doom. They're not moving in, so it doesn't get affected by Kingpin. So I think this is our best play. Spread that power. Magneto. doesn't. I think we still win. Yeah, Dr. Doombot's win it. Awesome. Dr. Doom winning 2 games in a row. I think I need to start putting Dr. Doom into a lot more decks, to be honest. Alrighty. American, Chavez in hand, and Korg. We'll go for buff first. If we don't get Daredevil, just play Korg on 2. That's fine. We all know drawing the rock is one of the worst feelings. It always happens at the worst possible time, so... Kinda hoping for Daredevil. He has grown on me a little bit. Jessica Jones, that's actually kind of big to get a buff on. We'll put a bit more power into Samba. Hopefully we can kind of figure out. So, after you play a card, it moves there. So we could do something a bit weird unless we get Storm. So we get Daredevil. I'm okay with not having the I'd prefer to get Daredevil down on 2. So I think we might Spider-Man middle because it's going to move Sunspot somewhere he doesn't want it, and then we'll end up moving... This will move Spider-Man back to middle, I think. So, unless hopefully they just don't have like a Craven or something that gets buffed again, but...
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man here.
That's fine, we move Sunspot there, so that he's going to pretty much contest that lane, because he'll get up to 4? Yep. Nice cards here. Okay, so we can go for the Jessica Jones Doombot again, but we would have to play Jessica Jones middle. And then we're missing out on playing Hobgoblin. We'll do it. And try and get that control. If they play something big here, then Dr. Doom may not be the play. Okay. Okay, so they got a bit of power spread out. And now they can play another... So this is kind of where I'm like, we've already got Jessica Jones to a 7. Yes, she gets another +4 if we don't play anything. But I think it's okay. Now it's more so, do we Hobgoblin this lane, and then we've got that way we've got a higher chance. Hobgoblin this lane, he could dump a lot of cards if he's got a lot of low cost cards. But we're kind of hoping Hobgoblin there, awesome. Wait, do I not? Oh, I am. If you don't, at this location, I am. Okay. So, he's probably going to Odin, which is going to buff that again. This won't go off. Ironheart will go again. Doombot for the 3rd time in a row, potentially? White Tigers it, puts 8 over there. And we still get the win. Just. If Sunspot was a little bit stronger. Awesome. Alright. Puts power onto the next card. So, actually not too bad of a play. Gets +2, then +2 again. So we're giving top card +4. Hopefully it's a card that is going to give us some value. Wouldn't be mad with Daredevil at that with a +4, to be honest. Hobgoblin, that is the worst card to possibly do that to. Still might be able to get some value out of him. Again, we'll call left lane. Get a bit of that annoyance. They may go for the +3. I just don't think we've got the lower cards. Like low enough cost cards to fill that in, because we did play the left side to start with. +1. So we could be annoying, but nothing else to play, so we will just Daredevil middle. So we may just try and go for middle and left lane. Debris. Alright, so he's clogging. It's not too bad. I think at this point then Jessica Jones middle, and then if we got priority, we'll think about Hobgoblin on turn 5. So he eats the rock, pretty typical, and then plays what? Scorpion, annoying. It does bring Hobgoblin back down to a -5, which is big. Alright, so they've still got priority. They're playing Green Goblin and a Korg. Okay, so we're going to get -3. Do we counteract his... You know, or... But then that goes up +4. So we're technically getting a +1. I reckon we Hobgoblin. Do we want to Hobgoblin Xander? No, because I think we want to still try and win left lane and right lane. Pretty big, so we're not getting as much of a power boost. But we counteracted their Green Goblin with our own Hob. They're snapping, so they're pretty confident. The play that we have at the moment is they're either going to play something big, or we play... Because Doom always puts out power of 5. So it's going to be more beneficial to play him here. He goes up to a 5. We're going to lose this lane anyway, so we're hoping 5 here and 5 here still wins it. They're snapping. I'm guessing not an Odin. Daredevil. It's a 2, so they can play a 4 cost into Storm. So we still... Third time in a row. Dr. Doom. Awesome. I don't know if I'm playing this deck properly, but it is definitely doing what the AI said it would do, so... Alright, so... I'm gonna leave it at that. It was a pretty fun video. It got some good games. Started off a bit shaky. Dr. Doob definitely MVP in this particular deck. I'll try and put up the win rates and all that sort of stuff, but got a fair few amount of games in, and I think it's probably not a deck you want to play to infinite, but if you've got these cards, this is a deck that you could definitely have fun with, so good work AI. Why are the bots in this game not as good? Anyway, we'll leave it at that, and I'll see you in the next video.